Wait a second. Oh, there it is. Okay. Where'd that go? All right, let me actually undo that. Do I still have that snip? Sorry, I'm trying to just get this lined up better. Just a moment here.
Just hit share screen.
All right, Brianna, are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we need to look at these two cities and say how many days of snow, of no snow. So we're looking for days with 0 snow. So are there any dots in city B for 0 snow?
Yes.
0. Look at 0. Are there any dots?
No.
There's no dots. How about on city A? How many dots do you see?
3.
There's your answer. Okay, so whenever you're ready, you're going to have to share your screen. And we'll look at the next question because I obviously don't know what that is here. So hit that green button whenever you're ready to share. Are you able to hear me, Brianna? Okay, there it is. All
Yes.
right. All right. Just making sure. Okay. So scroll down here. Oh boy. So this one, can you click the X in the top right there? This is too small to see. Yeah, click that X. Okay, so did it not like that answer? Why is it doing that? Okay, type in your answer there. Type in a 3 there. In the 2, yeah, put the 3 there and hit check answer. Okay. Now see if you can close this again, this top right. And let's see if you can you refresh the page? Can you hit that, hit enter there or that refresh button? There you go. Okay, let's try one more time. Try 3 one more time there. Okay, that's all right. Just go with the 3 there and we'll just deal with it. Okay. All right. Which had the greatest amount of total snowfall? Okay. Let me grab that question. This is really similar to one we did a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so you should be seeing my screen now. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so notice that city A had 0, 0, 0, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 2/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, and 6/8 snow. Do you see how most of the days though are around kind of near the bottom? Most of the data is sort of there. Whereas city B, they had 1/8, 3/8, 4/8, 4/8, 4/8, 5/8, 5/8, 5/8, 5/8, and 6/8 and 6/8. Do you see how most of the data is grouped towards the right? Over here.
Yes.
Okay, so when it asks which city had the greatest amount of total snowfall, it's city B. Okay, now let's go back to your screen. Share your screen again, and because there's probably a couple options there. So city B got more snow because more dots further to the right on the line plot than city A. That sounds exactly like what we just said. I know, is your mom still there? Is Brittany, are you there still?
No.
Okay, all right. How much more snowfall did one city have the other? Write an equation for A. Okay, click, can you click, see how, okay, we'll come back to that. Can you go scroll up to the question. Yeah, right there. Let me grab a snip of that. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so we're going to write an equation for this for city A. Okay, and the equation goes like this. It's 0 plus 0 plus 0. That's for these three dots here. Do you see that?
Yes.
And then it's 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 for the next three. And then 2/8 plus 2/8 for the next two. And then 3/8 and 4/8. And then the last one is 6/8. So you're looking for, well, we do have to add these up, but you're looking for the one that looks like this. But let's add this up here next, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to add 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6. Can you tell me what that adds up to?
$28.
20/8. Perfect. All right. All right, now, so let's go back to your screen and we'll see which one we can find is most similar.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and scroll down on that. Okay, click on the drop down. So you're looking for the one with 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 2/8. Which one is that? Yes. Now in the right there, type in 20 divided by 8. Yeah, you got it. Okay, good.
Okay, it's right.
Okay. Now for letter B, it's the same question, but you have to do it for the other line plot. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen here. Let me give you just a moment. There we go. Okay, so this time you're looking at the wherever the dots are. So it's 1/8 plus 3/8 plus 4/8 plus 4/8 plus 4/8 plus 5/8 plus 5/8 plus 5/8 plus 5/8 because there's 4 of them. And then I've got to make a little more room here. Plus 6/8 plus 6/8. Okay. And this time you again have to add up all the top numbers. So I know there's a lot here, but go ahead and add those up for us, please.
That's 48/8.
Sorry about that. Go ahead and write this. Go ahead and share your screen. We're looking for the one that looks like this fraction equation. Okay, so you're looking for the one that's 1/8 plus 3/8 plus 4/8.
1/8 plus 4/8.
1/8 plus 3/8 plus 4/8.
Okay.
So just this, the bottom one there, and then it equals 6. You can do 48/8, but it divides to 6. So go ahead and
Okay.
all right, so now let's take a look here. It says to find the difference. So go ahead and click on that drop down. If you can, I know that's what I was gonna have, that's what I was asking if your mom was there because she could help us resolve this technical problem. Keep going down.
Okay.
And hit that drop down next to the D. So it's 6 minus, because that's the larger one, 6 minus, and then in the previous problem, it was 2 and 4/8. Okay, so now we actually have to do that subtraction there, 6 minus 2 and 4/8. So let me share my screen. We'll talk about how to do that. Or maybe you already know.
I think I do now.
Do you want to try it?
Yes.
I'll check your answer here. All right, so hit OK. Sorry, hit OK there. I didn't quite see what you were entering. So it is, if you want to scroll down here, the answer is actually 3 and 4/8. And we can go over that here if we get through everything else. You want to change that 4 to a 3, 3 in front. So which city got more snow? City B. They got more snow.
I think that's city A.
City B. No, it's City B is the one that that was the larger one. And they got, if you go back up to the previous one, they got 3 and 4/8.
This is this.
I know it's a little frustrating the way this is set up.
The
Keep
city
going.
city
Keep
got
going
one
down. Keep going down. Keep going down. So you just went past it. It's the one just a little bit of, it's the answer from the previous one. 3 and 4/8 there. That number. That's what you're looking for.
Okay. Okay. Okay, it's done.
Great. Your mom said you had another problem for us to look at.
Yes.
Maybe click on the next there in the lower right. In the lower right there, in the blue.
Try again.
Next, the one below. Next. Underneath. Go down. I'm looking at the blue next button under the try again. Nope, keep going to the right, lower right, all the way on the bottom right. Down below that is, I see the word next.
Okay. We'll get to that. Oh, this thing didn't work. I'll look at my mom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I can't go to the next button.
So which part?
The next. No, it's underneath there.
We don't want to try again. We want to go to the next one there. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll just sit right here.
All right. So I want you to look at the graph there and show me the dot that's the largest, all the one that's the most to the right.
5 and 2/8.
Okay, very good. And that's the heaviest. What is the lightest?
Lightest is 5 and 1/8.
4 and 5/8.
And 4 and 5/8.
Yes. So you're going to subtract the larger from the smaller. So I'm going to grab a snip of that and show you, but I'm glad you identified those. That's very important here. All right, so let me share my screen. Okay, so the largest is 5 and 2/8. Subtract 4 and 5/8. So here's how you do that. You take the 5 and turn it into 4 plus 1 and bring down the 2/8. Do you see that?
Yes.
All right. And then you add these together. So the one becomes 8/8. All right. Now, so now what is 8/8 plus 2/8?
10/8.
Very good. And so this is where you bring down the next part, -4, and then the 5/8, 5/8. Okay. So do you see how the 4s cancel?
Yes.
And then 10/8 minus 5/8.
Okay. I got the answer.
5/8, I hope, right?
Yes.
Good. Okay, so go ahead and enter that answer and we'll look at the next one. You'll have to share your screen. Not try again. You don't want to do that. You want to enter the answer. You don't want to go through this one again. This is the previous problem. You want to. Is Brittany, are you there?
Yeah.
So it was like this assignment, like sometimes this happens where you like open it, and if you leave it open too long, it like doesn't like the window that it's in. So she might need to restart the assignment. And I'm not sure how to tell you guys to do that, but it's because we've already entered in all the answers for the previous one, but it didn't take them.
For question 3.
Yeah. And
Okay.
now question 4, we're seeing the same deal. It's like almost like you want to log out and log back in or exit and re-enter. Because she should be able to click on that 5/8 and then hit, submit for part A. But I don't see a place to submit. Maybe
Good.
scrolling down. Yeah, so there's nowhere to submit that.
Looks like, was that the last part of question 4?
You can't tell. Let's see if it says it has multiple parts. That's it. Yeah, that's all parts showing for
Oh,
that
okay.
one.
What was it, 5/8?
Five or eight, but the graph, this one changed. No, this one's fine. That's fine. It's 5/8. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll just have to. You'll put it back in later. Just let him go, whatever's next. What else did you need help on? You only got a
Well,
couple.
we'll do another one of these mixed fractions if that's all if that's everything there.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So let me share my screen here, Brianna. We're gonna do another kind of mixed fraction just as a review. So if I give you a number like 2 3/4, you can rewrite this as 1 plus 1, and then bring down the 3/4. Okay, now the second one you can rewrite as 4 divided by 4 plus the 3 divided by 4. Do you remember us doing that in the previous problem?
Yes.
So now if you add these together, what does that fraction add up to?
1 plus 7/4.
So 7/4. Now let's say I was really asking you to do 1 1/4. Actually, let me well, that's a bad example, but this will be to illustrate the idea. If you subtract 1 and subtract 1/4, you can cancel out the ones, and then what's left over you can subtract. 7/4 minus 1/4. Which is 6 divided by 4. Okay, so let's have you try one more here. Let's go 5 3/8. So this 5 becomes 4 plus 1. So you always go down by 1. Okay. And then this 1 you can turn into the same fraction as this one on the right with the 8. So it's 8/8. Can you tell me what these fractions add up to, please?
11/8.
Very good. Now let's say I wanted to subtract 2 7/8. Okay, so I'm going to bring that down. We're going to subtract 2 and subtract 7/8. This time you have to take the 4 minus 2. What does that become?
2.
2. And it's the 11/8 minus the 7/8. What does that become?
4/8.
4/8. Good. Okay, awesome. So we will be stopping here for today. I know you've got